glad to have you along from Evanston, Illinois, Ryan Field. We have a game which will carry huge weight in this conference race. It's the Florida Gators and the Northwestern Wildcats. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe will be keeping an eye on things on the sideline. The Gators headed for the ball, and we're ready for action. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28.
A lot of times it's hard to see those linebackers coming down late and blitzing through a gap. The offense did a really nice job getting a hat on a hat, blocking up front so the running back could get some positive yards.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, the inside give. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Just going to keep it after the snap. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback making checks. On 4th down, looking to pass. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Northwestern ready to dial one up on first down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7.
139 Albatross. 139 Albatross.
Gets the back moving. Looking for a man. It's Childs. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Might have a chance. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
And the Wildcats have their offense in high gear.
King, here we go. Ready. Wide 80. Wide. Move.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
Look. Down. Ready. Blue 85. Blue 85.
The run inside. It's Porter. Turning it on. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup.
Well, it just seems like everything is working for the offense on this drive. Another nice gain, this time on the ground.
The Wildcats back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Scanning the field, it's Childs. Dumps it off in the flats. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling.
You've got to be excited if you're a fan of this team. What you've seen on this opening drive, they look locked in, all 11 guys on the same page. This has been a beautiful opening drive. Really nice tempo, phenomenal execution, whether it's been running or throwing like you saw right there. And here they are now, down in close to the red zone, but the head coach is loving what he's seeing out of his team early.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Looking for the end zone. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter.
It's now 3rd and goal.
We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. Wants to adjust the pattern. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Wildcats!
Well, your opponent can't beat you if you don't give them the football. And they were able to possess it throughout the entire first quarter. And they finally cap it off with that impressive rushing touchdown.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. On the run from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15. Snaps it in the shotgun. Wilson has it over the middle. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there.
And I think with Florida, man, it's all about the quarterback position. When it was rolling at its peak, right, it was Jesse Palmer and Tim Tebow. That guy was pretty good, too. But, like, finding that guy that can make the plays. I think bringing in Buster Faulkner is a big deal. They'll have a great offensive identity. But, Palmer, Florida's good when they got the trigger.
Well, the good news...
There he goes! Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got to be able to score points on this drive.
Looking for room. It's Pryor. Got enough for the first. Got enough space. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown Gators! Looking for the tie with the extra point.
And I'm kind of surprised. That's his...
Oh, and the extra point is blocked. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And he finished off the drive with a 30-yard scoring scamper. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. The give to the single back. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready. Blue 22. Blue 20. Bang, bang, bang. Go.
Here's the handoff. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Might be calling a hot route.
Opposite. Ruby.
Keep it on the ground. Hard running there. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Childs. Oh, the big fella almost had the interception. Instead, it'll be 4th down. Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation.
Bow. Ice.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's going to run it. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. Linebackers trying to create some confusion.
Hey, kill it. 674, take off. 674, take off. Hold. Bender.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds a man on the right. And that's where they'll mark him, but a chunk play and they pick up a 1st down.
This defense has got to be better in coverage. You want to get off the field, you got to keep defending. You got to do something to make the offense feel uncomfortable. So far, way too easy for this offense.
And the Wildcats go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Picks up the 1st down. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football. Look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play. Nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
949, rock star.
Motion from the back. Wants to throw. It's Childs. Flips it out to the back. Maybe some room here. Got some room. Headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Northwestern. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. They'll stop the clock for an injured Wildcat. That is a sophomore offensive lineman down on the play, and we hope he's able to return soon. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Motion from the wideout. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Got a man. It's Pryor. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
The flag flies in as this one falls incomplete. We'll see who it's on. You can grab, but you can't hold on. A defensive holding penalty will give this offense a first down. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down, 1st and 10. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Gators want to pick up the tempo. Corners are going to bail. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Pryor. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And I'm not surprised, right? Like, they go to him again. Last drive, he did an unbelievable job. And if I'm this defense, just keep honing in, right? Like, making sure he has to earn it. Making sure a lot of people get near him. Continue to hit this running back. Try to slow him down and cool him off.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Got it set up on the outside. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Clock is stopped. Florida has called a timeout. It's 2nd. And they'll still have run in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Coming to the line looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 29. They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's 4th down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. Finds his way down to the 28-yard line. Stopped right there, and that'll be enough for the first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And the field goal unit is on the field. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. That'll cut this lead down to 5.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. One more snap coming before halftime. He wants to change this route. Back to throw, it's Childs. He fires a bullet to the right. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. As the Gators head for the locker room by the watchful eye, that full Gator head. Let's check in with Kevin Connors at the half.
Men, week 9, go time. So let's get down to business with a notable update from the world of college football. We start with a look at Rutgers taking on the UCF Knights. And it's the Scarlet Knights on top right now as they look to move to 6-2. We've seen the good, the bad, and the ugly from this group, and yet here they are, very much in the mix in their league. Here now a look at some other games of note today, including a big upset with major implications.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's got it again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And the defense was locked in. You could tell they saw it. They reacted right away. Got the running back on the ground immediately.
Going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Snags it over the middle. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Offense still out there, lining up quickly on 4th down. On 4th down, going to the air. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
And the Gators with the 1st and 10. They'll go to the counter. He's in open space downfield. Got a little grass. And no, he loses the ball after the huge gain. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. That's caught. It's Brown. Makes the grab in their space. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
Defense in press coverage. Running the red zone. It's Montgomery. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
New running back, same result. Like, it's pretty clear what they want to do on the offensive side of the football. They want to dominate the line of scrimmage. They want to run the football, whether it's the starter or now the backup. They're going to establish that ground game. It's what they do. It's who they are.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Holds and fires complete to the right. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The Gators have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Florida! That one will give them the lead.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they have a 2-point lead. So an 82-yard drive there, and it was capped off with the 8-yard run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. the Northwestern offense ready to go on the attack. So as soon as they step on the field here in the third quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. The hand to the running back. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. The Wildcats want to move quickly.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
They'll go right back to it. Maybe a crease. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
And as the game goes on, you're going to see this offense continue to use the RPO. That look was conducive to handing it off. The defense now is going to start putting more guys in the box to slow this running back down, and that's when the quarterback's going to have an opportunity to keep the football and make plays throwing.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
It'll be 3rd and long.
139 Albatross. 139 Albatross. Move.
Quarterback may change this route. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Still 3rd down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. Back to pass, it's Childs. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long.
Bender. Stack. Brick. 8-14 choice. Magic. Moving. 9-49 rush.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
And listen, obviously, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on 4th down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in him. That time they weren't able to come up with it. I'm curious to see what this guy does if they're
going for it all. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone.
I know the offense came into this game expecting to have some success throwing the football, and right after getting a takeaway right outside of the red zone, they try to do just that. The one-on-one matchups are going to be there in this game. That time, though, the defense did a better job making a play, forcing the incompletion.
Wide receiver going in motion. Running inside. It's Montgomery. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. It falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of the period. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And he got it! Now, there is a flag down on the play, but when you knock through a field goal from that distance and you're not going to get the first down, I think you just keep your points. They'll keep the offense on the field on fourth down already with a one-possession lead. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it, first down and more. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
That was such a risky call. With the lead late in the game, to go for it on fourth down, that could have been disaster if they don't get it. But with the conversion, now the question, is that enough to ice this thing and win the game?
The Gators will line it up on 1st and 10. The corners are walked up tight. The run inside. It's Montgomery. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
And with the lead late in this football game, I expect to see more of this from this offense. And what am I telling my running back, who's already put the ball on the ground once today? 2 hands on the football. We're not fighting for all this extra yardage. Like, protect the football. We cannot put that thing on the deck.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. He's got him in the flat. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And they just couldn't find a hole. Down in the red zone, the field shrinks. So much harder to complete those passes. But 4th and short. Now, decision time, baby.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And it's good! Still a one-score game, and they've got a little breathing room.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
Coming out with it, it's Grove. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. To the air, it's Childs. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. They're going to go for it, and they're not going to huddle here on 4th down. Might be changing the route.
Bridge. Now. Icy.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
What a big play in the 4th quarter when you're trailing and you really needed to get a 1st down here. Nice job by the quarterback, making the pass, getting the 1st down.
It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29.
Ready. Kill. 214 close.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. There's a crease. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach, you saw it on that play.
Trying to run, it's Porter. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming.
Ready. Stay up.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking downfield, it's Childs. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. So they see the potential tying score wiped out by the penalty, and now time is starting to be against them. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal?
Stack. Stay moving.
Back to pass. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Timeout called by the defense, just shy of the 2-minute mark. 2:02 remaining here.
He does a really good job here. You want to get a huge play. You got to push the ball down the field. You need a bunch of yards. Well, wait a minute. Now he can just tuck it, scramble, go get you a bunch of yards. Now put you in a great 3rd down situation. Real heads-up play by the quarterback.
Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. The offense changing the play.
Magic. Moving. Hawk out. Ninja.
3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Moving out of the pocket. He's got it and still on his feet. Worked his way ahead for a pickup of about 6 yards on the play. Clock stops. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. Timeout now called by the Gators. That's their last one. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Down in the final period in a tight game, and they will go for it on 4th and goal.
Mustang.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Guys, they're going to pass on taking the sure three here and try to get the touchdown, and this is a pretty big gamble. Looking to throw, it's Childs. Unleashes to the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned.
Nice job by this defense in a clutch moment. You knew they were going to throw the football. 4th down, great coverage, break on the football, force the incompletion, and more importantly, you get the ball back to your offense with a chance to just run this clock and get out of here with a win.
And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start. You give away 5 like that, it's hard enough to make first downs. 1st and 15 here. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Stepping to the right. Trying to find his man in the middle. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down.
Well, I always say this, when you're backed up on offense, those are some of the best opportunities to take deep shots. In all likelihood, the defense is expecting run. You're going to try and buy yourself a little bit of real estate, so they're playing press man coverage, and that's when you want to take advantage of that coverage. But the defense doing a really good job on the back end that time, being in position, forcing the incomplete.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Release to the back. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down.
Ooh, you're living dangerously now. You've got the lead late in the game. Don't do anything to turn it over. They almost did throwing it there. If I'm the head coach now, I'm thinking, man, let's just run the ball.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Working the middle. They'll pick up the 1st down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. Now the Wildcats call a timeout. It's their 1st. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the 1st down. And the Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Clark. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Timeout on the field. Northwestern has called it. That's their 2nd. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Flips it out on the screen. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. The Wildcats call their 3rd and final timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
The Gators will try to pin them back with the punt. High and away, headed toward the sideline, just the way he drew it up. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. From the gun, give on the inside. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I think the run defense, a lot of times late in the game, you always wonder how well it'll hold up. Nice job on this play by this defense, getting in and getting the running back on the ground.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field.
Ready? Black 14. Black 14. Go.
Dropping back, it's Childs. Unloads to the right. Hauls it in. He steps out of bounds just in plus territory at the 49. They've got the first down.
Great job of spatial awareness and understanding the situation of the game, too. Down in a 2-minute situation with no timeouts, somehow, some way, you have got to get out of bounds. Really nice effort there by the receiver.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field.
Ready?
Quarterback making adjustments.
King.
Looking downfield on first down. Oh, they're after him. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
This offense hasn't had a ton of success today. It's because I think of some of the issues in the passing game. They've never had the rhythm. Protection has been a bit spotty and iffy. Quarterback's got to raise his level of play here late in this 2-minute situation if they're going to get the win.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. They'll move the wide receiver.
Go.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Gets it to the back. Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48. Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know they're going to catch it, and there's so many ways to use them. But exactly, get it to him, let him break tackles, let him make plays. Easy decision.
To the air, it's Childs. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. They are running out of time and very little choice. Down 5 late, they'll go for it on fourth down.
Bender. Break.
Making side adjustments here.
Bender.
On fourth down, looking for the completion. He's not afraid to go deep. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
And this offense does not come up big. Man, you needed that first down. And listen, the communication with this offense and the execution has left a little bit to be desired, and especially in a big moment right here when you had to have a score and you had to have the fourth down conversion.
Looks like the offense will just take a knee. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays, these guys deliver.
You can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.